Good evening, everybody. We are going to be watching another bracket race of Legend of Zelda Randomizer, the Swordless All Boars No Swords tournament. I am Thierwolf, and I'm joined by Spear and Magic Helmet. Who are we watching today?
Today we're watching. Put me on the spot, and I don't think those are the right names on there, are they?
Bogie, Smalls, and MrDunlo. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Now I feel like a fool.
It's all good. I think they're about ready. Going to be starting shortly. Got MrDunlo there. Got to play as a wizard.
I like the custom sets for the most part. Every once in a while I get thrown that. Big a fan of.
Yeah, and Bogey's sticking with the good old classic Link.
So as we're getting going with this, we've moved on from the Swordless Summer Swiss regular tournament brackets. Everybody here is now qualified. They've won their share of matches. What are the biggest differences now between this and the other one as we begin in the bottom left-hand quarter of the desert?
So, biggest changes, there's no more a guaranteed red candle. Our Triforces look to be 5, 6, and 4. 4, 5, 6. All right. We still start with 3 Triforces, as we just saw. But having the white sword item be randomized, that's a big change. There are a couple more changes. Enemies are plus or minus 4 HP, so it can be either really nice or really bad, depending on what certain things roll.
So we've seen the Armos item already, which is the Raft, and the Medium Secret, which is 39, which is a nice little bonus over the standard 30. If I'm correct, we can get as low as, is it 10 to 50?
So for the Medium Secret, it could get down to 25, and you're very sad. Yeah, the Small Secret can go down to 1.
I saw that the other day. That was exceptional. Fortunately, bombs were also won that day, so that was nice.
Bogie having a rough time trying to go up that stair. Dumbo finds level 2. So in these levels, remove most open stairs is on. And what that flag does is if there is a open staircase and no shutter door, it'll just, replace that with a push block. So no free staircases. Shutter doors do mess with that, so you'll still see some open staircases if shutter doors are involved.
The gambling thing in the secret spot?
That was a hint shop, I think. Minus 10, 30, and 50.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. Gambling would just be straight minus 10 across the board. So, and there are no hints, so that's totally a worthless screen that you could just mark off and never bother with again. Oh, is Bogie gonna... Yep, we're in the HUD. It's a nice way to get to the letter cave.
You go through quite a gauntlet if you don't do that. Not everybody's good at clipping into the HUD like that, but he did it pretty smoothly.
Oh yeah, that worked out very well.
Generous spawns there too on the way down too. Sometimes you can get caged in there.
Other flag changes. Forced overworld block is on. So with that raft, the raft might be blocking the level, or the white sword item that counts for forced overworld blocks. Download is going to save the money instead of painting a cuckoo nest, so that's good. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to check the flags. Yeah, overworld blocks of wood sword is on. Their free candle could be on a raft spot.
Yikes. Well, they have the raft, so.
Yeah, but they're not really convenient to get to. Coast raft especially is just kind of, it's so out of the way. but maybe they'll end up being forced to do it. Who knows? Level 4. Alright. Have the Triforce, but getting a free bomb pack or key on the ground would be nice.
Not so lucky so far, though.
Yeah. Gonna keep peeking around, though. Just, you never know.
I'm a big respecter of the people that actually go in and look through some of the free rooms. Some people won't do it. And I think it's pretty important. I've seen a lot of people kind of fall off with something significant because it was just an item or something in the second room. Or have to go buy a key because they didn't have one early enough.
Yeah. A lot of the times early it makes a lot of sense. Bogie is checking the coast drafts. We'll see if the game has any jokes here. Well,
go west, young one.
I mean,
it's going to be a little difficult.
Oh, we're just totally eliminating the raft with our combined knowledge here. I could buy a candle at that rough spot with another buck.
Bogie misses out with a death from seeing what the coast item is. That's a little unfortunate.
Yeah.
Convenient time to get that information.
At some point, you'll check that cave south of it, and maybe then. Dumbo might go back and buy that candle. I said might. Ooh.
Bombs are a nice pickup right now, and those are not too bad at 15.
Yeah.
Little cheap.
Getting 2 packs makes sense. There's a lot of places to bomb.
Does it make perfect sense when you're in the woods and you're looking for that candle to get your at least a weapon going?
Especially if you're just going to get robbed mercilessly.
Yeah, well, there's that. Dunlo's got a lot of money that he's sitting on, though.
Oh yeah, very rich.
There's the gambling thing I was talking about. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Vanilla 2 has the free candle. Not too bad.
Oh man. Vanilla 2. That spot. Alright, candle and bombs over here. So, East Forest, pretty nice. Not sure when Bogie will... not Bogie. Dunlo will get back over there. Level 9? Sure.
Level 9, right in the regular forest. One north of Vanilla Star, right? One right.
One
I'm
north
sorry.
of Vanilla.
One
2
east.
north.
Yeah.
It's a ways over there. Okay, Dumbo is gonna buy the candle. Makes a lot of sense. It's very cheap, and you have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. First heart container to find. That's not too bad to have for Bogie. Get a little bit of extra defense going there.
Can't complain about extra hearts to keep you alive. And there's always the white sword item. Don't know what it is, but nice to have a chance at picking it up.
A coast item is the Bloomerang. Probably not going to see a lot of interest in that.
If you get ladder early enough, sure. I mean, it's something.
It's a repeatable item. I get that. But I have a feeling you might not get that ladder and be in a position to beeline right over there.
Yeah, it's probably not, but you never know. Level 7 is a level.
Just blocked by a Chevy room right off the bat.
Level 1, now we're talking. 2 items, maybe it's free on the ground. One of them. Wizrobes. Well, it's free on the ground, but... oh man, they are all over the place. Yeah, I would spend the key there too. Ew.
Gonna have to roll pretty far down to be crunchy. Gets a nice bomb drop from the Wizrobes. Gets another one. That's handy. You just kind of spam them at that point.
Oh yeah, and they're dying to one bomb, which is good because they could have rolled up, but they did not.
Small
Sure.
secret was 11.
Oh, well, keys aren't a problem for Bogie anymore.
That's a really nice price for a bomb upgrade, but they're just a little bit short there on Bogie. 85 for a
Yeah.
bomb upgrade.
Definitely a thing to keep in mind. Where are you supposed to go in this level? Alright.
Ooh.
They died at 2. Oh, getting past that Goma.
Good use there of the first drop. He's going to try to conserve bombs, maybe? No.
It's got a free bomb pack to the south. But now we're...
You've got a muggeroon for 40 over there on the right with MrDunlo trying to get through there. He chooses not to go for it for the time being. I'm not sure I can blame him for that. He's already got the Triforce in 5.
Yeah.
He's going to take Candle Row instead.
Yep, keep the exploration going. Alright, with the map, Bogie knows what wall to bomb over here. I assume it's a wall, yeah. Oh, those Octoroks died on a candle, that's nice.
Could be good for a bomb drop later on. Bogie up against some pretty dirty bells there. I think he hit one of them for 3. So it might be a 4 hit point plus gel.
Oh dear. Oh man, the blue darknet's just juking him. That's oof.
He's going to be hard pressed to get all of these with his 5 bombs now.
It also has to live. Oh man, there. Okay.
That's a nice start.
Oh gosh, what a jerk.
Almost enough.
Almost.
But he saved his progress by leaving the room, so he can go back and try them again.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's no means to get bombs now. Because Orange Wizard, you need bombs to get bombs. Oof.
Oh, he picked up that one on the floor? I thought he left that still.
Yeah, well... maybe he still had it there, or he would have had to clear them again. I'm not sure. Ah, buying some bombs. Oh, we got, that's a 9. The rare, let's look at the old man in 9.
Oh yeah, I can see the old man there. I was thinking like a mutant bird, but I definitely see Fred more.
And there was a book pickup, by the way.
Where did they find the book?
It was the white sword item. And I guess it was just 4 hearts was enough. I missed that while looking at the 1 exploration. 7. Gonna stick our head in here, see the ladder block, and start questioning our choices. Okay.
Oh, a bomb, okay. I love that he almost made it to the door and then he turned around and capitulated.
No.
Troll Down goes in there, though it's going to be a little too hard to take out.
Yeah, that's just -6 bombs. That's... oof. Checks to see if the way across opens, does not. That's gonna be a rough one.
Where was 1? Where was 1 generally on the map?
Well, Bogie was in the south coast area, so I'm thinking it's down there.
Coast bomb spot.
Yeah.
So that means that all the dungeons are fairly clustered close to each other there. We have 5, 4, and 9, 7, 6, and 1 fairly close to vanilla start. We have 2 off in the dead tree, and then that just leaves 8, correct? No, 3 and 8. 3 and 8.
Yeah, I was thinking, have we seen 3? And we are going to have one of these that's going to be blocked. Raft was not the blocking item since both raft spots were checked for pointlessness. So either Power Bracelet or Recorder is going to block something.
Do you know the reference that we're seeing for the main community comment there, the Paint My Cuckoo Coop? I have no idea what that's a reference to, but I'm sure it's from the 80s or something.
Probably. I could not tell you.
Simpsons. Truant Gamer from the chat says it's the Simpsons.
That would make sense.
I'll have to look that up later. I would have guessed Family Guy first with their battles with the chicken.
Any
kind of a handy any road. It's going to have some good Death Mountain access there.
Yeah, that's basically all it does is, northeast to Death Mountain and back. It's fine. Stick our heads into 2 here. Did not want to die to a candle. Hello, Dig Dogger.
First Dig Dogger of the stream.
Oh dear.
These whiz roads are going to be a problem. There's so many of them in the key places in the dungeon so far.
Yeah.
He takes care of it, but he's only rewarded with a 5-piece, so I'm sure he's not thrilled.
No, and with the single bomb, gonna leave for now. Dunlo is just horribly rich. I believe maxed out money now. Some Death Mountain excavation. Yeah.
Almost picks up even more. Gotta top off those last 2.
Almost, but no.
There's one. You could get that one.
Probably not a high priority.
Might not be a terrible spot to hop in and out of the staircase for a little bit. Let's see if you could maybe spam some of those for a bomb. But he's got the money where he probably doesn't need to make time for that.
Yeah, just a matter of getting to a bomb store.
Oh, okay, so Vanilla 1 had the book.
That
must be the white sword item, right?
Yep. Gives you all the maps, so it's pretty cool. Oh, man, Lionel's...
Makes your wand a little less fabulous.
Yeah, it's unfortunate it does that. The cases where wand fire is something you want are very, very minimal. They exist, but yeah, no.
Domino in chat points out that there's a 135 large secret, so we've got some pretty good money flying around here. 135 for the large, 39 for the medium, and 11 for the small. That's a bonus up on every step. I've seen that bombs are a little cheaper at 15, keys are 77, which is a little cheaper. Ring is 250, so about the same at that point. And I haven't seen arrows for sale yet, have you?
I have not seen arrows. And I would think if Dunlo found arrows, you'd just buy them.
I think you would too.
We have topped off our money because we are never returning to that cave again.
Maybe he'll stop by and find that bomb upgrade at some point, pick one of those up for 85. That would make a pretty good purchase at this point too.
Oh, speaking of level 5, gonna dip our toes in here.
Oh, that's
man.
tough. Do you pay the heart container and just get the progress on, or do you?
Not with this other door available.
Oh, I thought that was.
Of course, after you look at this and you're like, oh no.
You risk your life to get a key at least.
Well, it has any key, so it's probably trying to get down there to bomb to see if that was a bomb wall.
Fairly pointless. Yeah, you're right. No, he's gonna know out of there.
Yeah, you have the Triforce. It's like it seems painful. Oh, we got some key purchases going on here. All right.
Can't blame him for that.
Oh no, not when you're topped up on money.
Cheap meat at 56. It's such a generous money seed. Bogey's really hurting for his lack of funds right now.
Yeah, just hasn't found the right overworld spots. We got a map of 2 now, so there's further stuff to the north that was probably past a bomb wall.
Nice little dollar store bamboo plant. That's what I'm seeing in that. He's going to go for it with bombs on this. I don't disagree with that. If he can play his cards right, he's going to drop anyway. Plus, he's doing a really good job of making efficient use of them. Gets a bomb and a fairy. That's kind of nifty.
That was about as good as you could have hoped for, that room. And immediately, we're sad again, because it's all whiz robes. Like, goodness, game.
Link robes. Oh, well, that makes it a little more bearable, right? He just gets a good...
It would be nice to freeze them near each other. But, oh well.
Yeah, he's trying to stretch the limits of the hitbox, but it's not quite working out.
That level 4 looks nasty, by the way.
It does.
It's all windy and... Ugh.
Level 4, the Mammoth Skull.
We're down to bombing gels. Oh, the humanity.
You're just jealous.
The map we don't need. All right.
Dunlo's got some good placements with his bombs. It's a bummer that he's using them as his primary weapon when he needs them for exploration, but he's making it work pretty well. He's not going to be able to fight his way out of this room, I suspect.
Looking for the item, knows that the Triforce was in the room. I probably would have stuck my head in there. Well,
I probably would have
made progress with the gel room. I think that's the kicker.
I would have up and aid, but I don't disagree with his choice to. You're not going to be able to kill a gel with a candle, but he can clear this room out and see if there's a push block. Oh, ladder in 4.
Okay. That's not bad. Yeah.
You can go get that blue boomerang now. Here he goes. Yep. He's going straight for it. No, yeah. Actually, he's technically not going the opposite direction. If he decides to wall wrap.
There's our magical sword bomb upgrade. Free Triforce in 2, so that's good. At least get that out of the way. The item, though. Oh, the item. Probably going to search right of the mold worms. I don't think we've looked that way.
So as commentators, are we hoping it's the wooden boomerang?
I mean, that would equalize the boomerang situation. Once Bogie gets over there, and assuming Bogie does.
So 2's the great equalizer.
Raise your dongos. Oh, man.
What does that mean? Like, lift your dodongos up over your head? Like, what does raise mean in that? Is it like, mama, don't let your dodongos grow up to be cowboys?
Raise your... I'll just agree. I'll just agree. Yeah, just no cowboys.
They could look kind of cracked with a little cowboy hat.
You know, I think they would look pretty nice with a little cowboy hat.
That better be the next custom spray.
I mean, you might as well have Link riding a Dodongo too. That would be a nice little sprite.
A little Putin sprite riding a Dodongo. Or are we going too far now?
There's never too far. Alright, there's the Dig Dogger again. Just sitting there being a Dig Dogger.
Dunlo's been tackling on some hard rooms here. He can't do too much about anything else, though, with the 0 bombs. I'm curious if he decides to go out and buy an 8-pack.
Yeah. I mean, with that much money and you know where bombs are, bombs seems to be just crucial to exploring these dungeons. Just go and buy some more.
When you're playing the randomizer, it's really easy to hit a tough spot and then just turn around and go back, but sooner or later, chances are everything is going to be a tough spot at some point when you're first starting out. So you watch someone waste a lot of time digging into something, and you got to remember that they're digging in because they've got to dig in somewhere anyway. So I might as well do it sooner rather than later in a race scenario.
Oh wow, potion price for 3 extra rupees. Double your potion.
So does that mean Coke for the win or Pepsi?
Probably depends on where you're located.
The pop don't stop.
Getting some hearts. Oh, we're going potion for Dunlo. Yeah.
Paper acquired, yeah. BBQ, even in Zelda, it's all about who you know.
And after Dunlo is done with this exploration bit, it would not surprise me to see what HN said, which would be save, go back and bomb in 2, but probably would happen after we dead end on the coast draft spot, maybe.
I think this is the first time anyone's hopped into Vanilla 6, but I could be wrong.
If Dunlo is heading to the south coast, that would be good, because I believe that is where level 1 is. Oh wow.
That was a handy damage boost for Bogie there. He cut a little close.
Yeah, I was surprised that red Lionel didn't quite get him, but just snuck out of there. Oh, gosh, Lionels. They hurt. Their swords hurt. Alright, Bogie. Maxed money, save. What is the play? Probably buy bombs. Maybe. Bomb upgrade, maybe?
Does he know where it is?
Oh, level 3. Oh, level 3. I don't believe we've seen you yet.
We had not.
Yeah, bomb upgrade for Bogie, I'm almost certain. I think you need bombs to get there. Which sucks.
You gotta spend bombs to get bombs, man. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, it's the way of the world. Luckily, there's the bomb store that's, like, right here. Oh, the likes are over 6.
You should just pick up a key. Oh, no, it doesn't need a key. How many times are I going to say that?
All the times.
Every time, yeah.
Gosh.
Good job.
Right.
Bombs being convenient and helpful. Wizroad's cooperating. Nice fast clear of the room.
still an item outstanding in 1. It would not surprise me. Yeah, Bogey's gonna go bomb this nonsense that was potential staircases over here. Maybe. I would think so, though. Yeah.
That's smart of him to leave that. He can spend up his bomb pile and then come back and get a refill.
Or, you know,
or he can
sometimes.
Bogey's gonna bogey, I guess, but he did get luck out with 6 bombs, so he's up to 14. That's a really cheap and really generous bomb upgrade. That's the max one he can get.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Especially with how this seed is going. A lot of things requiring bombs because we don't have a wand, and wizards are just jerks.
He does have that floor bomb drop as well still. I saw that come up. But I think did he grab it? Did I miss that? I think he did not.
I think he might have. It's hard to say.
Right,
Oh,
let's
no.
Talk about segments here.
Oh, okay. Oh. Well, if this is just the item, then we don't have to deal with that trash. Hey.
Fun fact, Aqua Mantis is actually a sea serpent. Oh, the whistle. Very nice.
Loots. You can record it at a lot more locations now. Now we're going back for that bomb upgrade. You're gonna have to bomb these jerks again, though.
The Dig Dogger isn't a block anymore either.
Or not.
Keeping us guessing at this point.
Oh, right, he did. He already bought the bomb upgrade, of course. Yeah. This room looks unfortunate. This 3 has been unfortunate, I think.
Dunlo's been making some great use out of damage boost, though.
Oh, yeah.
Called it earlier, too. But he's making, like, some especially clever plays. Like, I've been really appreciating what he's been putting up with. So, it's got him out of some hairy spots so far.
Alright, we're back in 2 again.
Ganon the other white meat. He's going to have to count on the primary enemy not being the buggy ears there. What can I think of the name?
Pulsewis.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's going to have to count on that if he wants to clear any of these rooms. It's sort of a gamble.
Yeah.
Zolls make shells, but those will have different hit point rolls than
hello.
regular straight shells, right?
Yeah, different.
So they're not necessarily super gels like the other ones are.
And Bogie did get a power bracelet out of 2. It was one of those rooms that Dunlo, I think, didn't have the bombs to clear.
I don't know. Dunlo's saving a lot of time using up his bombs there, but I don't know if I agree with blowing all your bombs against something that you can fight with a candle. Because now he's at 0 bombs, so if he hits a situation where he needs it, and then he left anyway. Oh no, because I'm sure he took out the other one with the lost frames.
Yeah, a little hard to see. The fire's dying to the candle is nice.
Level 3, is that a throwing star?
If it was broken a little.
It's a little chunky. Maybe it's been used a lot. It's a little dull.
Yeah. That's just a trap. You gotta get out of there. Oh, goodness. This 3 has drained Dunlo's resources, though. Keys, low, bombs, non-existent. Got a heart, but it's not really what you want. These could refill the bombs, though, if they ever decide to give bomb drops. Bogie is heading the right direction here. That will eventually cough up the Triforce. Man. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, Bogie's in the wrong neighborhood right now.
Yeah, Dunlo leaves 3 for later. You spend so much time clearing rooms, and then you just see like a Triforce on the ground, and you're like, yeah. And left door land mullahs are some of the worst things you could find. But we're going back in. Okay.
Land mows are just chaotic evil. Like, you can do what you can with them, but at some point, it's not just about skill. You just have to hope that they cooperate a little bit.
Alright, powered through. Grab the Triforce. Huzzah. Yeah, the enemy sets can be worse because of the plus minus 4 HP. It really depends on which enemies roll which way. We still haven't seen the item in 3, though. Bogie is checking out those power bracelet spots. Which I think at this point 8 is going to be under 1. Plus it's the recorder.
I did not know that recorder song.
I never even attempt to guess the recorder songs.
I'm like a 60-70% success rate with them, but that one threw me off.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yep, there. Okay. That's an 8. Oof.
I'm gonna go with a gas pail, like one of those red ones when you run out of gas and you gotta do the walk of shame to a gas station.
So, transport stair could go to the little happy single room. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh no. The top right of 3 is beyond the blue landmouse. And I believe that was a shutter door. If the item's up there, oof, good luck.
Nice clear of that run.
Yep.
Generous bomb drop.
Yep, forced a bomb there. And it's the staircase. Alright, good. Yep, we wanted to see this room. Now we've seen it.
I see. I don't know if you intentionally made a pun when you said see this room, but...
Alright, we found the item in 3. It was just a ways away. And that's kind of important.
Just a tiny bit. That's gonna perhaps speed up the game for Dunlo.
Yeah, that is going to help.
Dunlo's now using WandaVision.
Come on, Stelphos, jerk. I probably would have bombed the guy, but... then I would have missed out on a bomb pack. Further beyond we go.
With what Bogie has to work with, he's making a pretty strong play at 8 right now. He's seen a lot of the rooms already.
Yeah, a lot of these rooms aren't terrible to clear, so... but this 8 is massive. And I think Dunlo's gonna have a much better time of it with that wand. Especially if Pole's voice are a factor.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're missing the bow right now with all the poles, like the odd number of Pole's voice just floating around. If they had the bow, they could also make better use of all this money that they've got floating around with them.
Well, the problem is I don't think anyone's seen an arrow shop. I could be wrong.
I haven't seen one. I've got all my little things where I check how much something costs, and that's the only thing I don't have filled out. So it must be the rare item?
Yeah, it's likely the rare shop in Zelda's room.
I Now, see, here's the difference with Dunlo already. Clearing out rooms full of blue dark nuts. This would just be a one-shot, use up all your bombs fight right here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that blue dark nut room had a key in it originally. It's nope, I'm wrong. Horribly wrong. Haha, shows what I know. But this is the room that actually had the power bracelet, so...
Bogie called it quits with that Dodongo. He wasted about 3 bombs at least in there, and then kind of like called it a day. Power bracelet and 2, not super likely to be vital. The only thing we're still looking for is 8.
Yeah, Bogey's an 8, which was power bracelet blocked, so kind of important.
Yeah, kind of important.
Kinda. Slightly required. I think Dunlo is going to be joining Bogie in 8 if he goes to the power bracelet spot near start. Difference being, though, that Bogie has the ladder. Versus... Oh, no. We're going to the northeast power bracelet spot. Grave power bracelet spot? I guess we're going to every single power bracelet spot except... Oh, that's pretty important. Have we not seen a single item here yet? Right, we saw both passage stairs.
Stalfos are the most... Like, if you had to port one Zelda monster over to Atari graphics, it would be Stalfos.
They were blocking an item.
The red ring. Not exactly what you want to see, but not something you would ever pass up either, with the little hearts that both players have been running this match.
Yeah, not something you mind. It's like, okay, I'll take it. It's cool.
It's not something you necessarily dig A for if you knew that's what you were getting. The red candle's not too bad for Dunlo until he finds the one, though.
Not a bad exploration for how this 8 looks, which is horrible. And Dunlo is joining Bogie here. Just took a little world tour of the other power bracelet spots. Oh, game. Why do you do that? How annoying is it going to be to get there? Answer, it looks like it's very annoying.
They're both in 8, and Bogey's been here in a good amount longer, but I bet Dunlo makes up a lot of time from the time they entered in here with that wand.
Yeah. I agree with the caveat, one caveat, which is I don't know if a Chevy room was ever blocking progress.
I did see one.
I know it exists somewhere, but it might have just been something you could work around.
Oof.
You're gonna have to spend a lot of bombs to get to this Triforce. Oh
Dunlo
my
did-
goodness! More than I thought. Oh no. Oh no.
He can do this. He just only gets one miss. He gets no misses. He can't do this.
No. Oh dear. Oh,
You hate to see that.
I'll take all blame for saying that it requires bombs.
Oh, Bogie, just go to 3.
Goodness. Gotta buy some bombs at the bomb store. Good old South Coast bomb store. Eight might be a place Bogie saves for last. I don't know, you kind of want to get out of the way, but imagine you get, like, all the way to the room and then it's like, oh, by the way, you can't kill an enemy that's blocking the Triforce or something ridiculous.
Alright, here we go. That bomb shop is buying a yacht after this match.
The long-awaited boomerang pickup. I have heard this recorder tune before, but yeah, couldn't tell you. Well, on the plus side, Dunlo is heading toward the room that will be blocking the Triforce. The items are not this way, though. Ick. Yeah, gonna go back, knows the path, you just have to kill some stupid Dodongos. I don't blame Bogie for just doing it.
Bogie's on a berserker rage right now. It's like a fool's errand. You're just like continuously going back and mauling these guys again.
Yeah.
Groundhog Day of Zelda.
MrDunlo turns back. Not enough bombs to deal with this nightmare.
Alright, that's a 1. And that's 1 miss.
Plenty of bombs, though, so...
Yeah.
It'd have to be the godliest Dodongo dodging. Alright.
Nice work. Well, when he gets bombs for it, that's at least a little... Oh, no! That's gonna hurt.
Wow.
That's gonna hurt, That's gonna hurt Dunlo, but Bogie can handle this, but he's gonna have to blow a million more bombs.
Boomerang, you know?
Oh?
Apparently Boomerang's good enough. Well, I think the bomb probably just one-shot it. This is really bad for MrDunlo, though. Oh, man. No room for air, either.
He's going to clear out this room, and then later when he gets the ladder, he's going to come back and clear out this room. And then he might have to come back again.
I mean, at least it gave bombs.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's going to be the compass that will say the sad times there. Alright, we got level 3 for Bogie. This place is important. And having the red candle here is actually really nice. At least for a lot of these rooms.
Yeah, that's working out pretty well. Why would you leave the bombs on the floor? You must not have seen them.
I got nothing.
Sorry.
Oh, the game is troll.
Oh, shoot.
Yep. No means of dealing with the shoot.
Dunlo really sticking it out in this room. What is he hoping for a drop there?
Triforce. Compass.
I mean, sure. That's just a lot of work for a possibility.
Yeah. The thing is, once you get a wand, you're like, okay, I can kill all these things. And then it takes forever to kill them still, but you're like, but I can do it. So it's kind of a trap in some ways. Fires to die to a candle are just so great. Peak fire form right there. Oof.
It was kind of smart to come in and out and get a better spawn. Although it looks like some of them kind of came back for another round.
Yeah, if you don't kill them in one hit, they respawn, so these will always be respawning. Oh, there you go.
I don't know. Boomerang justified.
Did some work. And Bogie is heading in the right direction here. Well, the direction that will reward him with the item out of here.
Dunlo's really dug into level 8 here. It's gonna be really unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
Although
Red Ring is nice, but still.
the red ring is nice, but it's not worth all this work. Not for a player at his caliber. He doesn't need the red candle at all.
Yeah, the red candle is just kind of a dud, but might still pick it up. But I don't know.
Unless he gets the compass, I feel like he's going to be inclined to full clear, looking for the Triforce. Because what are the odds that the one room? What are the odds that the two rooms he can't access are where he needs to be?
Yeah. The compass exists somewhere because Bogie found it. I'm just not sure where. Alright. Got our wands. We know where the Triforce is. We accidentally leave the level because the entrance tricked us. Who hasn't done that, though, with these shuffled entrances? It gets you.
I'm still blown away by how irrelevant Death Mountain is in this seed.
Right. Red Candle laughs at the Blue Lambos. Oh man, one bomb.
So at least he did something with it, but you know, that's not what you want to see.
Yeah. No, not what you were hoping for.
Bogie doing the clever interrupt with the fairy to glitch and start with full life. That's always a fun one to see. Limited application, but it's really fun to see when someone can do it usefully.
And just to answer a question in chat, fire doesn't work any better than anything else. It's just they do like to run into it repeatedly and hit themselves. That anything where you can kind of like throw fire and they're killing themselves, nice. But it is only the 1 damage, so. Oh, level 7 looks hideous.
Anyone having an idea on the sync block? This one's going to be probably the most challenging one yet. Very, like, dead-endy.
Red ring pickup.
I'm going to go with the cowboy swinging a lasso from the chest up. Chocobo's a good answer.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm just staring at this, going like, is this anything at all?
Could be a nice valley scene with a tree and a house.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Helicopter? Oh, helicopter's great.
I could see a helicopter in a way. One of those sci-fi helicopters or something.
Peloton exercise bike? BBQ says. Bogie's been making some repeated use of this ladder to unlock areas, and it's getting him to the bow. So, despite all of the lead that Dunlo had, I think Bogie's ladder and key might be giving him the advantages he needs right now.
Yeah, I think Bogie's doing good right now. Gotta find this Triforce out of here, and then it's a question of where in the world are the silvers.
There was a little while there where I thought Dunlo had the assertive lead, but I think Bogie's got the lead in almost every way right now.
Yeah, I think the one, basically finding and doing one, getting that any key and recorder, those are not insignificant, and the recorder's acquired, so. So where do you want the silvers to be?
Where do I want the silvers to be?
We've got our options of 5, 6, and 9.
Uh, 9. How about you?
A classic choice.
Well, it was tough because 6 they already have the Triforce for it. They can do double work with 9. I'm going to switch over to 6.
I think 6 is possibly going to be the last place either one would look. If, at least for Bogie, I'm not sure about Dunlo just because of still missing a lot, so maybe you end up going into 6 for some reason, but no, 9 behind some hideous nightmare staircase to staircase to staircase is always a good time. Can't go wrong with triple Dodongos though, my goodness. I would have been so inclined to go back and feed some Dodongos. Nope, that apparently is the passage stair up above that bomb upgrade, because that was not going to bomb. Oh, just put the Triforce on the ground. Sure, why not?
I hate to see Dunlo exploring Death Mountain, even though it's the correct choice within the meta.
Yeah.
He's going to lose a lot more time digging around here that he could be using for catching up. Although he did get a nice bomb shot there, that's handy.
Yeah, just unfortunate that what you're looking for isn't here.
Yeah, Bogie with 20 bombs is a nice advantage too, isn't it?
I mean, 20 bombs is hard to argue against.
You should go get the white sword one just for completionist sake.
Alright, we're going straight on 9 gamble, 5, 6, who cares? Let's learn what 9 is all about. Patras. Yeah.
9 is all about, of course it is, because of course it is. He's got to get this one too, because he's looking for the arrow, and this is a push block.
Yep. Gotta check it.
It's not so much in the chat they're talking about how it's a tiny 9. It's not so much that it's a tiny 9 as it's like there's very little like obvious linearity. Like you can't, there's no spot where you're going to be fighting with segments or going down a long path to get somewhere. There's like a 4-room line in that one little section, and that's it. So when you see a big hole in 9 like that, and that's why it's small, that means that you don't have to check the northeast at all, really. Just in case he didn't have enough bombs, they put some bombs down so he could have bombs with his bombs.
Gotta clear this to see if it's a possible remove open stairs. Don't think so.
No.
Nope.
It wouldn't be with a drop in there, would it?
Remove open stairs will have standing items in drop rooms. So
okay.
It's a trick of the flag. I don't know that I've ever seen that particular room have it, but it did fit the profile, so maybe. Just not in this case. Hello, cannon sound.
Rupee boss slain.
Oh, rip the rupee boss. Well, you gotta try to bomb out, right?
Bomb out, and then it's not like he's losing any hearts.
Yeah. Still no luck finding level 1 for Dunlo. Just clearing all the overworld that...
He's in the Deadwoods, and there's nothing there either.
Yeah.
There's nothing in the entire... The entire, like, western side and the entire northern side have nothing to do. So it's you basically have to be in the center or the eastern side to get anything that he needs. It's perfect. It makes perfect sense. It's exactly what a good racer should be doing to checking those areas. He just doesn't have the knowledge that we have.
Yeah, we've got our omniscient gaze upon the scene. So. Oh, hello, Wallmaster.
All that's in there is the book, but I guess it won't hurt. Well, he knows what's in there. He has the book. Oh no, that's not the book. One's the book. Did he just buy meat?
Yeah. Got money.
Okay. I guess so. Yeah. It's a good thing to have when you're traveling through the desert.
Little snack, sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Staircase. What do we got? More passage stair. Always passage stair. Alright. We're finally in the land of level 1. Which, granted, it's just... I mean, the recorder's required, so that'll be good. And getting rid of the question about keys is also nice.
And he was managing pretty well with 5, but yeah, he can just kind of be flamboyant with his key use after this.
Real question is, level 4, when do you go back to level 4? Well, go to level 4. Not necessarily back, since you start with the Triforce.
If you're Dunlo, you do 1 and 7 first, because you need the Triforce anyway. And then you do 1, 7, and 8, right? Like, and you at least get the Triforce before you start doing levels that you don't need to explore at all.
4 is simple enough. Having both items out of 8, and having seen Chevy rooms and whatever else, and you're missing bow silvers, maybe required ladder, not that you're sure of that yet, but...
Right.
When you're missing that much, you might want to stick into at least 4. 5 and 6, that might be asking too much. But, you know, maybe you do too, I don't know. There's no real right answer, it's all just... You make a gamble.
You see, Dunlo, I don't think Dunlo even knows if he's behind right now. There's no big, like, warning sign for him that, like, he should have had something earlier yet.
I think maybe the... Dunlo has had a lot of overworld deaths, and that might cause you to think, okay, I've died too much so far this seed, I'm behind because of dying.
So I don't think it's like... I don't think it's like my opponent has 3 extra Triforces, 1 extra key item, and is doing good progress with 9 by now. I think he thinks he probably has time. You know what I mean? Like, he might feel a little bit behind, but I don't think he realizes how behind he probably is.
Yeah, I don't know enough about how Dunlo views competition. I always am of the odds. Okay, I'm always behind. No matter what, I'm always behind.
You hate to see this if you don't want to die.
Yeah, luckily, this is where you need to be. You just have to not die.
This is like a uninstall if you die situation right there. Game does got jokes.
Alright. Both items. Gonna try to backtrack to the Triforce, which is gonna be a little dicey with this Blue Wizard room, but if you can do it, great. Nope.
Was that a mugger room we just saw? And I missed it in 9.
If so, I missed it too.
It said throw some rubies in and maybe your wishes will come true, and then I heard the sound of rubies going down. It can only be a mugger room, right? It's not going to be a bomb upgrade or anything.
It does sound like a mugger, yeah. Because the bomb upgrades have both been bought, so...
I didn't know you could have muggers in... I didn't know you could have muggers in 9 like that.
Yep. It's a little sad. Especially if hints are like a thing, and then a mugger, like, steals a spot, and then you're very sad.
What a jerk a mugger has to be like, oh, are you trying to save the kingdom and save the princess, save the kingdom, and defeat the evil Ganon? Well, you're gonna have to give me 45 rupees. It's just not good enough for what you're doing for me.
I mean, what does the mugger care? Apparently not. Oh gosh, where are these items in 9? Deep in, apparently.
So Dunlo has one cleared out now. He does not need to go back there. He's probably fairly happy, even though he doesn't really need it with the magic key.
Oh
Probably
boy.
relieved. He might not realize... Yeah, he might not realize how convenient it was for him to get that whistle yet, because he doesn't know that he needs it as badly as he does to clear out, but he will.
Yeah. Hopefully he gets the ladder before going back to 8-2.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my level of optimism that I'm reaching for right now is like, oh, he's one away from a chance at the bomb upgrade for White Sword, for Magic Sword.
Oh, yes.
Fingers crossed for that heart drop.
I'm gonna guess that's probably not a priority thought at the moment, but maybe it is.
All he needs is a miracle, is what I'm saying.
Well, it's not a 9, so...
Oof. It's not a 9? Yeah, we've seen both. We've seen the Coast Heart and the Boomerang now. Really weak items in 9.
Yeah, and Ganon was relatively free, and Zelda seemed not too bad either.
So, it's either in 5 or 6.
Yep.
And we got one in each, so...
Well, it looks like Dunlo is in 5 at the moment, along with Bogie, so they are in the same room. Come on, Dark Nuts, die.
With 20 bombs, I would have probably popped a bomb into that menace.
Yeah. Oh. Whenever you... Oh, that's kind of funny. The segmented segment. You need the other staircase if you want to... Now, if the item is the 3rd room over there, that would be funny.
Sexception. Goma's the only thing they can't kill right now.
Yeah, still never saw that arrow shop. It'd be
Side
kind of...
Ganon
Yeah,
is
so-
considered white meat. Is lobster considered white meat? Lobster and crab?
Probably.
It's meat and it's white.
Yeah.
Because that would make Goma the other white meat. Or the other white meat.
Nah, I'm pretty sure Goma's a spider. I don't know what you're talking about.
You
Based
could
on
fry
all
that.
future Zelda games.
You could fry that up.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure people have, but you won't catch me eating it.
Oh man, Alaskan king crab legs. That's what I picture when I see those things.
Ah. So we're getting some hints about what was in 6 when we missed out on what Dunlo was doing in there. Apparently silvers are in 6.
My ink drop interpretation of 5 is that bounty hunter from Star Wars with the weird hat pointing accusingly at Obi-Wan. Or I guess Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, yeah.
We've got 2 rooms where there could be a potential push block. I can't think of his name. I don't have Eat My Steel, and I don't have time right now to Google it. But that blue bounty hunter that fights up against Boba Fett. I have trouble with anything involving names and proper nouns. It's like a family trait.
Yeah, I'm terrible at them myself.
Cad Bane. Yeah, it looks like Cad Bane, especially with the red eye was in the right spot earlier.
Cad Bane. Alright, we're trading spots. Dunlo went through this staircase. Now Bogey's clearing it.
Hot on his heels.
Fortunately, just gonna find the bomb upgrade in here.
I wish Bogie was in 6 because then he'd have a chance. I'm sorry, Dunlo was in 6 because then he'd have a chance to find something that Bogie doesn't have.
Oh, according to chat, Dunlo does have the silvers from 6. We just kind of missed it. Yeah, silvers were
Okay.
on his inventory.
Yeah, when I said they were in 6 and then he said he was in 5, I was like, wait, I swore I saw 6. So he probably
Yeah,
got
we
he probably
just
got
missed.
them and then just updated. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Dunlo
gotta
does not
leave
have
4 to
to
last, and 4 is where you need to be.
I love how they're like considering upping an A instead of getting a free bomb upgrade. Just bombs for days at 22.
I mean, that's about... Well, I can't say it's as good as it's gonna get, because there's the magic bomb upgrade, but...
You get it for 13 free bombs in your inventory. Like, you don't necessarily get it because you need 2 more at your max.
No, you get it for the max. Just for
You get it for just the
bragging
grotesque
rights.
number of bombs. That you have the second most possible bombs.
At that point, you bomb every enemy you ever see again. Just be like,
Yeah.
all of you, get bombed.
I'm just saying, Dunlo's on the threshold here of the magic sword bump. Alright, Dunlo's got the... This is important. Dunlo's got the ladder.
Yep.
So he has all of the items that he needs to, that would otherwise stop his advance, except that neither of them have the bow and arrow.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Triforce in 8 is going to be a pain, and silvers for Bogie.
Triforce in 8 should be a pain, except for the fact that they've got a lot of bombs. So if he can fill up
That's
before he
true.
goes in there, yeah, if he can fill up a little bit before he goes in there and he's clever about it, then I think we could see that Dodongo room being kind of a moot point.
Oh, goodness.
Heard you like Dodongos.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't enjoy feeding some Dodongos?
Still want that cowboy hat. Maybe a little like 8-bit sound thing that says you got me apart when you kill him. SOS?
SOS, that's right.
It's a little ironic. Alright, Ganon's gonna go down. He doesn't know where the princess is yet.
Bogie has seen a path. I don't know if there's a better path.
Oh, he does now?
Yeah, at one point he was like northeast and saw that there's a door to her east that exists. I don't know if there's a way north of Ganon or not.
Well,
we're gonna find out shortly.
It's gonna be awfully close.
Oh yeah, and there's gonna be a door here.
Yep. GG. Get your GGs out for Bogie.
Yep, well done. For a pretty annoying seed, I would say.
It was pretty annoying. I feel like he navigated it really well with resources. He made really good use of the fact that he got the late wand. Definitely, like, used them. Hey, Bogie.
Hey, GG's.
GG, nice game.
Thanks.
You were a little bit behind at one point without that wand, because Dunlo found it way earlier than you.
Yeah.
But I thought at one point you were fairly behind, but you turned it into a commanding lead. We had really good resource usage, made really good use of your bombs. I felt like you turned it around nicely. Great work.
Thank you. Yeah, I felt like bombs were plentiful this seed. I was getting tons of globals, which was great. And the bomb upgrades were very helpful, and good enemy sets in general with the Wizrogues and the Gorillaz, and fires rolled down and everything. So yeah, I was a little bit bummed to find level 3 where it was kind of in the middle of the map, but I was able to find that red candle, and I think once I found the wand, I was just able to progress through the rest of the seed pretty nicely. Was a little bit panicked with having a full clear the whole thing, but aside from that, I felt like it was pretty decent.
How'd you feel about that 8?
I was annoyed by the troll dongos.
Dodongos, more Dodongos. Big Dogger.
Yep, I walked in with into that triple Dodongo room with 7 bombs. I'm like, all right, just don't mess this up. And of course, one guy turned twice. I'm like, oh, come on.
Dunlo's had a tough time with that 8. He got the he had to make 2 attempts to clear out the Dodongo room because he missed 3 bombs, and then he went back in with a full pack, cleared out the room, then went to the next room, and realized that he didn't have a ladder.
Oh no.
So yeah, so that's the kind of thing that ruins your day. He hasn't actually cleared out 8 yet, so he's going to have to make another run. He's in 7, so.
Gotcha.
But, which you probably know, but.
I actually don't. Alright, now I'm looking at the stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dunlo's just kind of wrapping up 7 here, and we'll have to go back to 8. Doesn't know the Triforce is in that room. Never found the compass, but it has spent a lot of time in 8. And 9, if you're not looking for the items, seemed pretty easy, maybe?
Yeah, if you're not looking for the item, you can walk right to him, and then, if you happen to go down, you find your compass, and then you would probably just try to bomb north like I did right after I defeated him. And yeah, it's a pretty easy 9 if you have your silvers.
Did you have any point here where you felt like you were ahead or behind?
I don't know that I felt behind outside of the wand, but with some of those rooms, like with the, I just felt like with all the enemies rolling up, that gave me a little bit of an advantage from a combat perspective. Although I didn't have the wand, so but I was able to make use of bombs pretty well. I didn't, so I felt behind a little bit, like when I found wand, but I was able to, but was able to make pretty good progress throughout. I never felt blocked at all, which was great, outside of silvers. But I would make that play 50-50 any day. It's just unfortunate that silvers were in 6 versus somewhere deep in 9.
Yes. We never saw the wooden arrows shop, did we? I don't think anyone came across it. Must be a rare and a really hard to find shot. As far as I know, Dunlo didn't see it either.
Yeah, I was worried that a Goma would rear its head somewhere, but outside of level 5, I didn't see them.
Yeah, a Goma block would have played hell on this seed.
Yeah.
It would have been like, maybe that would have made Death Mountain relevant. I don't know if we ended up exploring everything there, but...
No, I just found the Take Any Road there, and then when I got my Triforce out of level 7, I contemplated for a second going to Northwest Death Mountain to try to find wood arrows. I'm like, you know what, I'll go there if I get blocked, and thankfully I wasn't.
So far as I can tell, there was nothing of note in the entire Deadwoods, Graveyard, Death Mountain, or the desert. So it was basically all, like, if you had green trees or coastline in your radar, you were doing pretty well.
Yeah, all those levels down in the south, southeast, it was huge. 1, 6, 8, 7, 4, 5. It's only really levels 2, 3, and 9 that were kind of a little bit away from the rest of the pack, and 5 a little bit. But...
yeah, it was pretty densely populated. So I think in another seed, if somebody decided to try to dig out Death Mountain earlier, if there was a third racer and they started in Death Mountain, I think they would have been bummed out by the time they got down to the woods. Other than that, I'm not so sure what else to ask you about. It was just really cool to see you guys going back and forth like that. You made pretty good work out of 9. I felt you figured it out methodically. Found everything in a pretty easy spot. I didn't feel like the enemies were too trolly. There was no monster blocks with dark nuts or blue wizrobes in a spot that was just killer. It was just those Dodongos, I think, was the only really annoying enemy block that you had to go through.
Yeah, the blue wizrobe room in level 5 was, thankfully I had 20 bombs, so I just decided I'm just gonna mash and clear them out. But outside of that one room, not too bad. I skipped a lot of rooms, but thankfully I didn't have to go back and clear those rooms, so it worked out that way.
Question in chat, they wanted to know, they said, would you say you found the silvers in the nick of time?
I'm gonna guess that's Druis, and I did. That was a good seed. I'm gonna actually turn in here. It's been a long weekend, but thank you guys for doing comms. Thanks to Dunlo for the race, and SpeedGaming for the restream, and I think we'll do race 2, if not tomorrow night, then Tuesday night. So should be a good one.
Sounds good. Nice to meet you, Mr. Dunlo. I've been watching mostly on YouTube with these races, but I've watched probably between 1 and 200 of them, and your name was one I recognized. So fun to. Yeah, Bogie too. But it's fun too. I'm sorry. I recognize both of you. I actually know Bogie's name better, so I'm just a little screwed up when it comes to anything involving names. But it's nice to hear your voice and talk to the person I've been watching race and comment for a long time now.
Yeah, definitely. Thanks for doing comms. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks
Have
for
a great night.
A good show.
Thanks.
Later.
Bye.
So, my mom has a dog named Storm.
Storm? That's a pretty good name.
Yeah, and she's called me Storm 5 times. or my brother's name. My grandmother calls me her son's name, Raymond. We have this weird family trait that it's some sort of hereditary brain damage. And when I'm put on the spot, I can't think of anything that involves a proper noun. So you'll notice it with me, forgetting things like Pole's voice earlier. I know what Pole's voice is.
They're bunnies. That's really what they are. It's just bunnies.
Oh, my username is Spear Magic Helmet, so I'm just thinking kill the wabbit.
That's what you do with the rabbits, yeah.
Yeah, you kill the wabbit. Mm-hmm. Not a rabbit. Rabbits are great. But if you see a wabbit, then you need to kill it.
Ah, I see.
There's no promotion in in this community of animal cruelty of any kind. But a wabbit is not an animal, so that's a completely different game.
I mean, I guess Dodongos aren't animals either, because we are killing some Dodongos right there.
We've already established that they're cowboys.
And big eyeball monsters, you just kill those. Alright, that is all the Triforces for MrDunlo. Got silvers, got the bow, got a wand, got a recorder near 9, maybe? Keep our health, yep. Then we're just walking. I'll be curious to see how long 9 is for MrDunlo here. I'm guessing probably not too bad. If you go left, you're going to hear cannon, but you're probably going to go right to clear off this little area, because why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make sure Zelda's not this room over here, too. And huzzah, we've done it.
What do you think was the mindset of the person that chose to have Wall Masters drop clocks and put them in that drop group?
I can only hope they weren't thinking.
Was it like the product of an unhappy marriage or an angry person, or?
Probably working too much. 20-hour days.
Yeah. Somebody just wanted to see the world burn.
It's kind of like, well, we got a ship tomorrow. Can we fix this thing? No, we got no time.
This is what happens, though, when someone gets a little bit of power and they just immediately start abusing it. Then they do things like put them in the clock drop group.
You just gotta be careful. It's all good. That Patra is getting abused. Killed for nothing. Alright, we're going up. I don't know if the game will let you keep going along this path too far.
That's got to be refreshing after all those maul the wabbits rooms.
There's wall masters. Well, at least the wall masters don't have health.
Well, they can have up to 5, right?
Yeah, plus minus 4. Yeah.
Are they 6? Is it 5 or 6 they can have?
Trying to think, what is a base wallmaster hit point now? Like,
I think
they just die to a stab of a wood sword, right? Or do they do take 2 normally?
It's 2.
Yeah.
So they could be up to 6. That'd be very rough. Getting glommed on by like having to bomb your way out could be miserable too if they rolled high enough.
Oh man, spending one of your 22 bombs? Alright. Game will allow it.
It's committed to this path.
Yep. Now we did go down the staircase rabbit hole.
Retry that.
First you learn the entire path, then you just retry.
Sounds like the first time you beat up Egg.
On the plus side, it looks like we're actually going to see the compass first, because I believe it's just on the floor over here. Oh, maybe you actually have to kill things.
And of all the rooms not to kill.
Well, We heard noises, so we had to investigate the noises.
Well, the dog has certainly caught the car here.
You know, I never really thought about it, but the whiz rope is kind of fitting to use with the wand.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now I like that 20A20 that we got going on right now.
It's only a couple rooms away from the princess, so it could work out not too badly that he didn't pick up the compass.
There's no entry from below her because of this jerk. But bombing north here will just end it.
I like that Star Wars reference. That was the greatest awkward moment in like early 80s film history when he's like, I'm okay, are you? I'm just breaking the fourth wall and calling it a boring conversation.
Staircase. Staircase. Well, this is going to end it. As long as we go left, because there is going to be a thing that opens.
Yeah. Unless he got Wallmaster. That'd be terrible.
I don't know that I've seen that this tournament, but GG's, Mr. Dunlo.
GG. Are they going to join us?
Find out here in a moment.
I didn't know if you had any information on the Dunlo, you know? You just missed my dad joke.
Hey, GG's, Mr. Dunlo.
Hey, Dunlo.
Hey, everybody. Thanks. Yeah, sorry if that was a complete blowout. I tried to make it interesting. I don't know. Maybe I did. Y'all probably got to see parts of the overworld that Bogie never saw, so I'm guessing he didn't full clear every single spot. Actually, I didn't see what was under Recorder Lake. Other than that, though, I had y'all covered. Those of you that like a full tour of Hyrule. So that was my role in the race this evening.
You did it well.
Thank you.
Yeah. You were the only one who did a lot of those spots. So we appreciate this sightseeing tour you gave us. Did you ever see the arrow shot by chance?
Yeah, I did. I saw it and marked it, and it was kind of near the Take Any up there. It was in Death Mountain, and I think it was the farthest northwest. I don't know if Bogie saw it, but yeah, I did see it up there.
Okay, just curious.
Yeah, I just I don't plan on I don't ever buy arrows early because I just don't plan on having the bow for like the first 90 minutes of these seeds. So I'm just like, I'll get back there later. But yeah, it was actually only 2 screens to the left of where the farthest northwest Take Any Road lets you out there. So yeah, that was my plan early. I once that raft led to a candle shop over there on the raft spot, I kind of never came back right. It was hilariously late when I saw the free blue candle. I grabbed it just to make myself laugh. But yeah, and then I got the cheap bombs. And I was like, well, I'll see what's up here in Death Mountain. Just try to, I don't know, peek around, just do a little different. And I found 4 nice potion shops. Found some blue ring shops, you know, just a ton of crap that didn't matter. What really killed me probably, and I know I haven't even let y'all ask me a question or tell me anything. I'm just like,
go ahead.
I'm just like word vomiting what I think cost me. Probably Bogie played it well too, don't get me wrong, but 16 minutes is a big chunk of time. Like 16 minutes is a lot. I would imagine the fact that I was completely bullish on not checking level 4 just had to I spent so much time in level 8 with no ladder, and then got to that stupid triple Dodongo, and then got ladder blocked, and I don't know.
Yeah, I was curious, like what personal item did you destroy upon seeing the Chevy room? Like in your office when you were playing this?
Oh man, I play on the original console. I can't be destroying anything. I'm lucky this bad boy still works. Like we got to tiptoe around here. We're walking on eggshells. But no, I just
feel
kind
like
of
I would have blacked out. I would have blacked out and woken up with several things in arm's reach destroyed. That's how I would have felt at that point.
honestly, the way I played this game, what keeps it fun is just expecting the worst. And that one was honestly just so good. Like if you look at that map of level, like bad for me, but good for the sake of the troll. Like often people in our Discord will be like, we don't want this thing to turn into a plando because instead of a rando, because if people plan it, it'll just be completely evil. But that was like super evil. Like you had to dip around that little linear path up there. You had to pay the triple dodongos, and then it was ladder blocked, and then there was a dig dogger in there. Like that is a well stacked swordless troll. Like that's a triple whammy right there. So shout out to the game for that one. Good job, Gannon. You know, that was cool. But yeah, it was weird. I thought I did fine getting in level 2 and then getting back there. I knew there were only like 3 rooms uncleared. And honestly, the reason why I didn't go to 4 was because my first 2 items were the wand, other than the overworld. My first 2 items were the wand and then the thing that opened up the block dungeon. So I was like, all right, now we're just going to see if we can step on the gas and not have to visit any of the dungeons where we started with the Triforces. And that never works. So it's whatever. Bogie, I'll try to give you a better one next time around. We'll see if we can do this thing again. But yeah, it's always fun. So yeah, Bogey's a good dude, good player. So if I got to lose to somebody, I like losing to good people, but I prefer to win the next 2. So I'll try to get it right next time around.
You were actually ahead for a little while because you found the wand first, and that powered a lot of progress for you. It just, you hit all sorts of problems after you found the wand.
It seemed like my vibe was that the wand, it felt a little early because the wand was in that like funky spot there. I thought I did a nice job on my resource management because I was like burning my bombs, and then every time I got down to 0 bombs in level 3, I would just like retry because it was only a 30-second walk from start. But once I got the thing, and then level 8 probably cursed me. I would think if I ran back the time per level, I bet level 8, because I basically did the whole thing twice. That's got to be the one that killed me, I think. And we like ladders. Ladders are good. Should have found it earlier. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Thurwolf, correct me if I'm wrong, but he found the wand, and you had a pretty good lead from that. And then Bogie found the ladder and the magic key, and then it was like kind of like swaying back and forth for a little bit, and then by the time he found the red candle in 8, which is where it was, then it was just he had a repeatable weapon and he didn't have to like fight with just bombs and stuff like that. You both did pretty good management with your bombs. Bogie was apparently reading the globals and things like that as well, which I didn't catch on to. I knew he forced at least one bomb at one point, but he was reading the globals and stuff like that, which was really helping him out as well.
Yeah, it's always good if you can get a handle on that, you know. I can kind of look out for the clocks and stuff to know where I'm at, but then again, if they either don't drop or you die anyway, then that never helps. But yeah, it was I probably will watch it back. Even when I say I won't, I always do, because thinking about the enemies here, wand really wasn't much better than red candle, because I mean a candle shot would kill a Vire, so like that's huge. You know, if you can kill bomb dropping enemies with a candle, then wand probably wasn't that big of an edge over red candle. And red ring earlier would have been cool too. Magic key is a big one though. Like I was having some key troubles early in this one. I like went a way I didn't want to go in level 3 and then retried to get 2 or 3 keys back. So all that little stuff adds up. But yeah, I don't know. It's been a fun tournament. I appreciate y'all for watching us and talking about us and tracking us and all of that stuff. And Swordless is still the best, even though I kind of stunk tonight. Yeah, I'll do better next time.
Yeah, it was a good
Forward
time.
to the next match.
Nice to meet you in person. I've been watching your races for a while and stuff like that on YouTube, so nice to be able to talk to you.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, Bogie and I will do this again. I think somebody was asking about the next race. We haven't ironed out which weeknight. Not right now. It's not a doubleheader. That's all
Yeah.
we've decided.
Yeah, getting a bit late.
Well,
So
when it happens, I hope that you both play your best and do a good job, and I hope that the seed is horrible to you.
Yeah, I was kind of planning for it to be horrible, man. Like if there would have been like 3 dungeons on Death Mountain, and I might have been too slow at the beginning, like preparing for horrible, terrible, nasty things to happen. And then other than that level 8, it probably wasn't even that bad, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's a weird game. That's what's fun about it, though. You never know. Like, if you plan for a jet seed, then something will stop you and throw a brick wall at you. And if you plan for it to be tough, suddenly you'll realize you're going too slow. So there's a delicate balance to it, you know. And I fell off the beam tonight. So GG's to Bogie. Congrats on the Game 1 win.
Absolutely.
It's best 2 of 3, so, you know, it could still go either way.
Yeah, I'm lucky total time doesn't matter. Like, honestly, I'll tell you, I very rarely quit. And in the tournaments, the time and stuff matters. But I was like, man, this sucks. Nobody wants to even watch this if the bow wasn't in 7. If the bow wasn't in 7, I was going to be like, all right, I'm done. Let's hop in the interview. But once I had the bow, I was like, I owe it to Hyrule to slay. Oh, I guess it's slay Zelda the way I play with the Wizard. But I was like, I owe it to the good people of Hyrule to finish it out. But if the bow was not in 7, I would have been tapping out on it. But yeah, it was a fun one. So yeah, thanks everybody. Everybody have a good night. Thank you.
You too. Take care.
Have a good night. All right. So thanks for joining me on commentary, Spear and Magic Helmet, and Trekker, Stun, and Restream, SpeedGaming. Always appreciated. And that's it for me. You got any final comments?
No, thanks a lot. It's been nice to meet you, Fairwolf. It's been nice co-commentating with you. I look forward to an opportunity to do it again sometime.
Yep, looking forward to it. Until next time, more Zelda 1 random matches all throughout the week, basically, on various Speed Gaming channels as they get scheduled. So, looking forward to more fun matches.
Sounds great. Thanks a lot, guys.
Good night.